USILAX offers guaranteed state apostille and foreign legalization service. Before issuing work permits, work visas, or professional licenses, most foreign countries will require that your education credentials be legally authenticated before they will be accepted in their jurisdiction. It is becoming increasingly difficult and many times impossible for students to self-serve. There is currently a lot of confusion and misinformation being spread by well-meaning friends, websites, social media, and fellow students. This misinformation only serves to increase the difficulty, confusion, and anxiety being experienced by these students. Many of these poor students are being led to believe that they can receive embassy legalization if, in addition to the Florida State Apostille, they obtain a U.S. State Department authentication. These students may never find the right answers without the services USILAX provides. Another challenge facing self-serve students is that most visa services only service a small geographical area. In today's world, students need a legalization service that is global and can fully serve their legalization needs. USILAX has worked with students for years to assist them in obtaining apostilles and embassy legalizations. USILAX has legal representatives, attorneys, relationships, and contacts worldwide. We are experts in legalizing education documents and have extensive experience in obtaining legalizations in challenging countries such as Korea, Japan, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Thailand, and even China. With legal professionals, representatives, and visa services all over the world, USILAX has the unique ability to process foreign legalization through multiple embassies and consulates for a single country. Currently, with major COVID work restrictions and interruptions, dealing with the U.S. State Department is extremely time-consuming. Many apostille applications take up to 2 months to be processed. And if that is not bad enough, the self-serve student is then at times refused by the foreign embassy for any number of reasons. Regulations are at times changing on a daily basis. Various visa services are disseminating totally false or outdated information. Many are also raking in huge fees and still not delivering on the promised legalizations. Legalizing education documents has always been a highly technical, complex, and confusing process. However, the legalization process has increased in complexity and frustration exponentially. Since COVID began ravaging the world, many countries temporarily closed their consulates and other facilities were closed permanently. This has led to substantial confusion and challenges for many who need their education documents legalized so they can return to jobs, homes, and service in foreign countries. In March of 2020, as a result of the COVID pandemic, and out of fear for the safety of workers and visitors, the Chinese consulate in Houston was temporarily closed to the public, and document legalizations were restricted to extremely urgent requests such as child adoptions or marriages. Then in 2020, the Chinese consulate in Houston was ordered to remain closed permanently. All legalizations for documents with a Florida State Apostille and a few other southeastern states were referred to the Chinese embassy in Washington. If times are not hard enough, many students are then refused by the Chinese embassy for a number of reasons. Unfortunately, this is not a time for students to self-process their documents or use unproven visa services. On September 1st, 2020, USILAX was forced to apply a 40% China surcharge on all China legalizations. This action was taken for the following reasons. In February of 2020, an unnamed college student telephoned the Chinese consulate of Houston, Texas, USA, and innocently asked how they can get their college diploma legalized. When the student was asked for further details, they proceeded to say they were currently living outside the United States, and while living outside the United States, they had attended an online American college. When asked, they stated that they had never visited the United States. They were then informed that under those circumstances, they could not get their documents legalized unless they had actually been in the United States. As a result of this student's inquiry, the Chinese consulate began enforcing an old policy which said, if you were not a U.S. citizen, you needed to supply actual proof that you physically attended the college and that you had legally been in the USA. In this ever-changing and unstable geopolitical environment, to successfully obtain educational document legalization from the Chinese government, professional legal experts and attorneys are now required. As a result of the legal expertise requirement, and in an effort to fully assist our beloved students, USILAX has been forced to retain the services of law firms in several cities. These firms working for USILAX, but on the behalf of our students, will now handle the state apostille and the legalization process for all students who require legalization by the Chinese government. The new fees and additional costs have added hundreds of dollars to the cost of Chinese legalization. These added fees and the costs are the reason for the 40% surcharge. USELAX will continue to monitor the situation and will adjust as appropriate at our earliest opportunity. State Apostille Package. Florida State Apostille only. For the State Apostille Package, USELAX will access your student file, and from said file, we will print color copies of your documents. We will print a statement of authenticity on the back of your document, have it signed by one of our legal representatives, and have it notarized and sealed. We will ship your documents to the Florida Secretary of State's office, complete with all fees. We will have your documents certified and have a sealed authentication certificate attached to your documents. Upon receipt of your documents back from the Florida Secretary of State, USELAX will scan your apostillized documents and email you a copy. We will priority ship your original documents to the location of your choosing. The time to complete, 4 to 6 weeks. The cost, your first document is $190, including all fees and priority shipping. Additional documents are $40 each, including all fees and priority shipping. Complete Foreign Legalization Package, State, Apostille, and Foreign Legalization. For the State Apostille and Foreign Legalization Package, USELAX will access your student file, and from said file, we will print color copies of your documents. We'll print a statement of authenticity on the back of your document, have it signed by one of our legal representatives, and have it notarized and sealed. We will ship your document to the Secretary of State's office, complete with all fees. We will have your documents certified and have a sealed authentication certificate attached to your documents. Upon receipt of your documents back from the Secretary of State, USELAX will scan your apostillized documents and email you a copy. We will complete all required foreign embassy or consulate forms, complete with all attachments. We will then deliver your documents to the foreign embassy or consulate, complete with all fees. We will have your documents legalized for use in your requested country. We will pick up your legalized documents. We will scan your legalized documents and email you a copy. We will then priority ship your original documents to the location of your choosing. Time to complete, 6 to 8 weeks. Cost, your first document is $399, including all fees and priority shipping. Additional documents are $80 each, including all fees and priority shipping. China surcharge, 40%. Both packages come with a 100% satisfaction and performance guarantee. Effective September 1st, 2020, USELAX is offering a guaranteed one-stop solution for all your educational document requirements. USELAX has legal representatives, attorneys, relationships, and contacts throughout the USA. Therefore, USELAX has the choice of several jurisdictions from which to obtain your apostille. The jurisdiction USELAX utilizes is based solely upon the foreign country in which the students desire their documents legalized for. We hope this helps to clear up any confusion. Thank you for choosing USELAX.